Hey, would you like to go on a road trip right now? Well, I'd love for you to come along. I've got my bag packed, got the map. Let's go! This will be a lot of fun. It'll be just like you're here, except you don't even have to chip in for gas. I'll show you everywhere that we stopped, everything that we saw, everything that we didn't see, all to do with railroads, of course, because that's the whole point of the journey.
Hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back no more.
Day 3. Starting from Pontiac, Illinois, and driving northwest to Fulton, Illinois. Today's adventure began in Pontiac, Illinois. We headed north to Mendota, and then north a bit more to spend the afternoon in Rochelle. That's where the rail park is. Headed west to Nelson, and continued west to see the CP Yard at East Savannah. We crossed the Mississippi River, and then headed south towards Clinton, Iowa. The drive from Pontiac to Mendota was about an hour and a half, and we had some crummy weather in the morning. It was raining quite heavily. This building is the Union Depot Railroad Museum. It is also an Amtrak station stop. The building is a restored part of the original railroad station that was built in the late 1880s. Although the museum was not open when we arrived, some other items on display included a 1923 CB&Q steam locomotive and tender, a 1911 CB&Q wooden caboose, a 1937 Illinois Central mail storage car, a 1949 Golden Trencher dining car, a 1938 Milwaukee combine car, and a Fairmont motor car. A 35-minute drive straight north, and we are in Rochelle, which is where the Rochelle Railroad Park is. Now, you've probably heard of Rochelle or even visited here before, but if you haven't, let me tell you something about it. So, this is a Railfan park. It's actually the first Railfan park in the United States. It opened in 1998, and it was operated by the city of Rochelle. It is in the eastern quadrant of the Double Diamond Crossing between the Union Pacific Railroad and the BNSF Railway. Before the park was opened, this was a hot spot for rail fans, of course. There was a lot of action going on here, but it wasn't the safest because there'd be people parked all over the place. There was no real facilities for them. So this was opened as a Railfan park, and it is great. There's free parking, and they have restrooms, they have a gift shop, they have Wi-Fi. There are Railfan cams, which you might have already seen before if you look around online. They're operated by Trains Magazine, Earth Cam, and Virtual Railfan. There are speakers that broadcast some live railroad scanners, so you can monitor both UP and BNSF if you don't have your own scanner. It's a really good setup, and today we were very happy about the gazebo part because we actually got caught in the rain and we didn't get wet. Sometimes there's even special events going on here, like railroad days. spent about 3.5 hours here, and we had a lot of fun. There were plenty of trains going by, and there were interesting people to talk to. Yes, it can get very busy in the summertime or on a holiday or a weekend, and when you go to take photographs, you might end up with some other people in your shot, but that's okay. We're all rail fans. We're all here for the same reason. We're here to see the trains and take photos. It's good. It's all good. After leaving Rochelle, we continued driving west. The weather looked a little iffy, but it never did turn too bad, and we ended up in the town of Nelson. And we just wanted to go through, take a look at the tracks, but we saw something so neat. It was an old coaling tower, and we thought, gosh, wouldn't it be nice to see a train go through here? So we hung around until, oh boy, here comes one. That was a nice catch. I'm really glad we got to see that. So then we continued about an hour's drive until we got to Savannah, Illinois, East Savannah actually, according to the sign, where we got to the CPKC yard. It still says CP only, but it's CPKC now, and we saw this neat engine sitting there. We spent a lot of time trackside today rail fanning, so it's getting to be quite late in the afternoon. We're going to cross the Mississippi River, and we're going to drive south about half an hour until we end up in Clinton, Iowa. Are you getting hungry? I am. Let's stop for something to eat. We went to Jenny's Diner in Clinton, Iowa. It seemed to be quite popular with the locals. It was good food. We enjoyed it. But we found that the meat was very, very tough, very hard to cut, very hard to chew, very gristly, but the flavor was good. The distance between Iowa and Illinois is just the distance across the river, so we're going to cross over the Mississippi River again. We're going to head into Illinois, Fulton, Illinois, because that's where our hotel is for tonight. We stayed at the American in Fulton, Illinois. It was $112 plus taxes came to $125. Very friendly check-in, a great room, and it had the best showers I've had in a hotel in a long time. Usually hotel showers are really weak. These ones were amazing. The breakfast was very good. The TV choices weren't superb, but it was a good location for us because we wanted to spend the next day scouting out around the area. So this was a good stay for us. Where are we going tomorrow? Tune in and find out. Thanks for watching. Like this and want to see more? Subscribe to this channel and you'll get to see all the latest videos. Don't forget to push like and share. Thank you so much.